The diplomatic chamber aboard the Celestial Harmony Station hummed with the gentle whir of life support systems. Captain Jace reviewed the treaty documents one more time, his calloused fingers scrolling through the holographic display. 3 years of negotiations with the Draconian Empire had led to this moment, a fragile peace between humanity and the galaxy's most ancient civilization. The door exploded inward. Jace's hand moved instinctively toward his sidearm, but he froze. Standing in the doorway was Lyra, the Dragon Emperor's daughter. Her usually pristine silver scales were scorched black in places, and her elegant robes hung in tatters. Most alarming were her eyes, no longer the calm golden pools he'd come to know during the negotiations, but burning with an inner fire that seemed to crack reality itself around the edges. "Captain," she gasped, her voice carrying harmonics that made his bones vibrate. "They hurt my mother." Before Jace could respond, Lyra collapsed. He caught her, barely. For all her delicate appearance, she weighed considerably more than a human. He dragged her to the medical bay, his mind racing. The Dragon Empress attacked? The implications were catastrophic. If the Empress died, the treaty would dissolve and humanity would face extinction. The Draconian Empire commanded weapons that could crack planets. "Lyra, who did this?" Jace demanded as the medical scanner hummed to life above her. "Who attacked the Empress?" "The Krell Confederacy," she whispered, her eyes flickering between consciousness and something else, something vast and terrible. "They ambushed our convoy, said humans were too dangerous to be allowed allies, said they would eliminate both our species." Jace's blood ran cold. The Krell were the third major power in this sector, a collection of insectoid species that operated on pure utilitarian logic. They'd remained neutral during the human-Draconian conflict, but apparently they'd been planning their own solution. "Your mother, is she alive but wounded, trapped in the disabled flagship?" Lyra's hand shot out, gripping his arm with crushing strength. "Captain, I need your help. The Krell are hunting me. They know what I am, what I can become, what you can become." Lyra's eyes focused on him with sudden, terrible clarity. "I am my father's heir, Captain. The Dragon Emperor's bloodline carries protocols, ancient weapons coded into our very DNA, but they only activate in response to specific triggers." Seeing my mother's blood, hearing her scream, she shuddered. "I feel them waking, and I'm terrified." Jace had fought in 3 wars. He'd seen orbital bombardments and boarding actions. He'd watched good people die in the vacuum, but the raw fear in this young woman's, young dragon's eyes shook him more than any of that. "Why come to me?" he asked quietly. "Because humans understand control," Lyra said. "Your species fought yourselves for millennia. You know what it means to have power and choose restraint. My people," she closed her eyes. "When we go to war, we don't stop until nothing remains. It's why my father sought peace. He remembered the old wars. He remembered what we become." The station shuddered. Alarm screamed to life. "Krell attack," Jace's earpiece crackled. "Multiple boarding craft. They're cutting through." The transmission ended in static. Lyra rose from the medical bed, her wounds closing with visible speed. "They've found us. Captain, I can save this station. I can save my mother. I can end this threat permanently." Her voice dropped to a whisper. "But if I activate the protocols fully, I won't be able to control what happens next. I need you to promise me something." "What?" "If I lose myself, if I become the weapon, you have to stop me. Humans are resourceful. You'll find a way." Jace stared at her. "You're asking me to kill you if necessary. I'm asking you to save me." The bulkhead door warped inward. Plasma torches screamed through metal. Jace made his decision in a heartbeat, the same instinct that had kept him alive through impossible odds. "I promise, but we're going to do this smart. You're not alone, Lyra. That's what makes humans dangerous. We fight as a pack, not as individuals." He activated his comm.
"All hands, this is Captain Jace. Evacuate non-essential personnel."
"Combat teams to Section 7. We're about to show the Krell why picking a fight with humanity and the Draconian Empire simultaneously was the stupidest strategic decision in galactic history." Lyra smiled, a terrible, beautiful expression. "Thank you, Captain. Don't thank me yet. Channel that power of yours, but stay with me. We're going to rescue your mother together." The door exploded inward. Krell warriors poured through, their chitinous armor gleaming, plasma rifles raised. They froze when they saw Lyra. Her scales had begun to shimmer with an inner light, and the air around her rippled with heat. "Combat protocols engaged," she whispered, her voice layered with something ancient and vast, but not unleashed. Not yet, Jace raised his weapon. For what it's worth, the Krell just made humanity's choice real easy. Nobody hurts our allies' mothers. Crude sentiment, Lyra observed, silver fire building in her palms. Yeah, well, humans are crude. We're also really, really good at protecting what we care about, the Krell charged. And together, human pragmatism and draconian fury working in perfect, terrible harmony, they showed the galaxy exactly why some alliances were forged in fire and blood and became unbreakable. The Dragon Emperor's daughter had rushed to humanity for help. She would not be disappointed.